Oh,
Okay.
like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I started in this job because I was like, I like sex as well.
Yeah.
Like, I was
gonna say,
17.
yeah.
Like, and when you're 17, you're a horny motherfucker. It's not even the sex. You know what it actually is?
What?
I love giving head.
What was it in the car, or was it?
Yeah, he took me to an alleyway.
Being a porn star, OF star, a model, actually on the genre when you was growing up?
Absolutely not. In England, I've only been here like 6 days. I think I'm at roughly like 82.
You know, you're being ran through, Kate.
Your fucking pussy can only like stretch so far inside you, and I only want to have sex with you for like 10 minutes. Look, my goal for this year and next year is to be top 10 porn stars in the world.
He literally brings people to the truck and fucks people in the truck.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it was in like the back of his truck.
It's unique.
Okay.
It's unique, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a little niche.
Yeah, and it was good sex too. Tap and go, you're right.
So we had the 2 people that came on a podcast. They started What's Happening, Girl, You're Right. They were on the news. So,
That's more than my mouth opens for dick. What's happening, girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
and Kate
makes
loves it.
me wet. Spread the legs.
There might be some stains on that thing in a minute.
So I've got something to say. 87.7% of you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button right now. Thank you. You better do it. Let's get into the podcast.
Shark Talking Season 2, Episode 5. We're back. It's good to have you back on the podcast as well, bro. You've been a bit ill. But yeah. Today we have a very special guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I am Kay Manuel, Australia's biggest slag, and I have come over to the UK to fuck a bunch of people and talk some shit.
What an intro. I think that's the best intro we've had so far. Straight to the point. So yeah, obviously you saying that, how many people have you fucked so far being in England?
In England, I've only been here like 6 days. I think I'm at roughly like 82.
Fucking hell. You're being ran through, Kate.
That's not even run through for me. Like I'm here to take everyone.
That's okay. So what's run through then? Like, give me a number.
Like in the hundreds.
Okay.
Like once I reach hundreds, I reckon that's run through.
All right. Yeah. Too. How are you liking England so far, though?
I love it. I love the men. I love just everything about England. To be honest, the only thing is the weather is a little bit on the cooler side.
Yeah.
But there's just
it's not really sunny in England. No, it's not. But yeah, where in Australia are you based?
I'm based in the Gold Coast, so it's. Have you heard of like Brisbane?
Yeah.
So it's like an hour south.
Okay.
So people would say it's like the Miami and LA of Australia put together.
Oh, Miami's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably a nice area then.
How long did it take you to get here?
Like 36 or 38 hours. Yeah. So we actually flew. Normally I fly to Dubai, but I flew to India this time to go and take some of the Indians.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Indians then?
I love Indians.
Oh yeah.
They're like one of the biggest like parts of like my subscriber fan base.
I swear.
And
Oh,
so
nice.
I want to make them happy. And
Yeah.
it's really easy to get like big groups of them together because they all talk like. I don't know, Indian people just have a really good way of networking and telling each other what's up.
Okay. So, but did you meet any of your fans whilst obviously going to India?
Yeah, well, I made like posts saying like I'm coming to India, and then yeah, and they were all like really fucking excited. Yeah.
So after England, what are you doing then? Is there another country you're going to?
I'm gonna head home for a couple of weeks. I know some awards to win. Australia's #1 porn star again.
Okay.
And then I'm probably gonna come back and do a bit of Europe and come back to the UK. And
Okay. But do you want to like stay in Australia in terms of like living there, or would you want to move somewhere else?
there's a lot more men outside of Australia. I think because like Australia is such a big country, but like not as many people.
Yeah.
So I want to like go to places where I can film with a lot more people, and I think that like everyone's kind of run through me by now in Australia, so it's time to like move on to another country.
Yeah, it's time to go for to the freshies. But yeah, okay, let's talk about you growing up, because maybe it was being a porn star, OF star, a model actually on the genre when you was growing up?
Absolutely not.
No.
I wanted to be like a flight attendant.
I knew you. Do you know what? You give me those vibes. So yeah, flight attendant.
Like, I know flight attendants seem to like get around as well, but yeah, I always wanted to be a flight attendant and to like travel the world. But then I kind of came into OnlyFans, and honestly, just I was selling nudes like before even OnlyFans.
Okay.
Just like on Snapchat.
How did you find yourself in that situation though?
I was working at McDonald's, and I was making like $300 a week, which is like £150. And I was at school and I was like, this is like nothing. Like,
Yeah.
but at the time it was still money. Like I was like
Yeah.
17. And in the back of my classroom, got a message from a guy like saying, I'll pay you for nudes. And then
Yeah.
it like sparked in my head, let's make some fucking money.
Yeah.
And I went to make my own website and then I found OnlyFans. So it was
Okay.
like right before COVID, right before everyone got into it. So I'm a bit of a veteran.
And would you say it's one of the best decisions you've ever made?
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
looked back.
You've never doubted it 1 second.
No, not 1 second. Like my nudes got leaked all around. Like I was in a small town.
Yeah.
Even then, I didn't care. I was like, fuck this. I'm making so much more money than all of you.
Yeah.
And I'm living like already I was living a lifestyle that was just not what anyone else did.
Yeah. So was that your mindset? You just wanted money. That's literally
Yeah.
all you wanted. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I started in this job because I was like, I like sex as well.
Yeah.
Like I was
gonna say,
17.
yeah.
Like, and when you're 17, you're a horny motherfucker. Like you are so horny. And so that was kind of partially the reason.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't horny all the time either. Like you
Yeah,
just
okay, yeah,
can't
fair.
fuck people.
Because you know what we was thinking here when we was driving here was like, do you not get bored of just fucking people? Because you're doing it so much.
No.
Like,
Because you have different people all the time.
okay, yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Different
So,
shapes,
yeah,
different sizes, different
sizes,
heights. Like I don't just fuck like the hottest guys I know. Like I'll
Yeah.
literally fuck like the people that you would never expect me to fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
think
what
of,
that's
like-
what turns heads though, because you're like, oh, Kay's
Yeah.
just fucked him.
Yeah.
Word, you know
Like
what I mean?
think of like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Like I would do him.
Okay, yeah.
I probably have done.
No, that's fascinating. Like you was obviously selling news beforehand. You liked having sex, and obviously now you was like, let me make a career out of this.
Yeah.
Fuck it, do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
money. So cool.
How did you scale it though?
It was mainly through like Instagram.
Yeah.
So the one thing that really blew me up was I slept with an Uber driver, and I made like a TikTok about it, and I like took some videos and was like, hey, like I slept with an Uber driver and showed them like proof,
Mm.
and it just went viral. I was getting like I think got like 5 million views on it was my very first TikTok video,
Oh,
and
wow.
it just started progressing from there because obviously you get into the algorithm and whatnot,
Yeah.
and yeah, just kind of
he probably didn't expect that on his Uber trip.
no,
Yeah, ended up in what was it in the car? Or was it?
yeah, he took me into an alleyway
Oh,
and he did
okay.
me in the back.
Oh, alleyways are not the good ones. But yeah, okay, cool. So that's a bit of obviously how you got into what you're doing now. What do your family and friends think of it when you started getting into it? Obviously, did they know that your nudes were everywhere, or was that like a thing that only you knew?
No, people started asking questions when I started spending money. Like I would start
Oh,
buying
okay.
people dinners, and I was like just starting to like offer
Yeah.
things,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like that you would just never be able to offer
Yeah.
when you're on McDonald's money. Like there was just
yeah,
no way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my grandmother was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, are you selling drugs?"
Yeah, and
That was the first thing she said,
Yeah.
and I was like, "I mean, nudes are kind of like drugs. Like, you just want more.
addictive.
Like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess so.
like pussy's addictive."
I think it's just so fascinating though, because we've had different people come on the podcast. We've had Lauren Lexus, we've had Lily Phillips, and obviously everyone's story is a bit different, you know. But I think it all comes down to like before you was actually doing it to make an income, you were already kind of doing it for free anyway.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's obviously that's why you can like naturally get into it anyway.
Right.
So yeah. All right. So did you struggle with it though, growing up doing it? Did any like part was like, oh, this is actually quite hard, or was it easy?
No, I didn't really know what to do because
Yeah.
I was starting from scratch, and it was like when it first all started, so no one knew what they were doing, and there was no like guides or I don't know, even like we have management teams now.
Yeah.
There was none of that to kind of help you and guide you along. So I had to like trial and error all of these things, and yeah, I kind of just went along and worked my ass off, and I've like literally worked 12-hour days since I started. Like I just don't stop. Like it's a 7-day, like every day of the week.
Yeah, so
Right.
is it, but in your head though, it's not really a job though, or is it? Like, do you think of this, oh, I need to do this, I need to do it, or is it just fun? Like,
Like the sex part isn't really a job, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, like all the posting on social media, like I have 160 Instagrams.
160.
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
I was, because at the start I was like, I don't know what her Instagram is.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? You've got so many, but
Yeah.
do you know what? That is so smart. Like, creds to you and your like marketing team or whoever do it. Like,
Oh no, it's
that,
not me.
oh, okay, but yeah, that's so good because
Yeah.
obviously that probably boosts you so much more.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to go on to say, like, any tips or any advice that you could give to male or female that are trying to get into the industry, that would probably be one of them. Like,
Yeah,
there's
like
many social medias.
yeah, just honestly be really consistent with your posting. No matter what you are doing, like even if it's not controversial, like
Mm.
even if you're not the greatest looking, like honestly, people are still gonna someone's gonna tap on you and someone's gonna
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
I think with this industry is what I've like heard and learned from is that there's everyone is into something. You know, everyone's got their own kinks.
I
Do
know
you know what I mean?
some of
So
them
Yeah.
are questionable, but
okay, what's the weirdest kink you've had? Like someone request for?
I mean, I'm not here to kink shame anyone, but like I did find it was quite weird. I got paid by a subscriber 1,000 USD, just literally to record myself talking and pretending like I was his mother, and then getting off in front of him.
Okay.
Like I thought that was
I think we're
actually
in the wrong
fucked.
job, mate. Yeah, that's crazy. 1,000 USD for him to basically look at his mother doing stuff. Like that's the way you got to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like he made me print out her face and like cover my face. So it was just like my body, but her face. So obviously, like I
That's weird.
had some sort of like resemblance with my body.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, why would he have subscribed and asked me to do that?
Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
I mean, I was happy to do it. Like I don't care. I got paid,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it
But
was
Yeah,
do you like sometimes double think that do I want to do this? Do I not? Or you're like, fuck it.
no fuck it money. As long as
Yeah.
I'm not hurting anyone, and it's like,
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm happy to do it. But like even you think of the schoolgirl fetish, right? We're
Mm.
fetishizing like young girls.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's mad. Do you think there are good sides and bad sides like with this industry? And have you experienced any bad sides, like sides where you're like, okay, this is getting a bit too much now?
Yeah, there's always pros and cons to all industries.
Yeah.
Definitely like I don't do it anymore, but like working with creators of such can be
Okay.
really fucking dangerous. And I'm like literally calling out
shit.
the whole industry. Like some of the men in this industry are disgusting.
Oh wow.
Like they're unprofessional. Like
Mm.
there's some good guys, and but this goes for girls as well. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
just a
Vice versa.
but like there's some fucking disgusting creators in the industry, like just out to just have sex with people, and they're not actually trying to make money, and they're not trying to like make content. You know what I mean? So that's one of the many reasons why I turned to just sleeping with strangers, because I'm like, well, I already know they want to fuck me, but at least I'm getting content out of it. I'm also creating a fan base and some sort of like reality where my fans and people can come and fuck me
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
watch the content.
Yeah, no, yeah, true. Yeah, because I'm guessing people that like are subscribing to you and want to see obviously what you're posting, they're obviously in their head like, oh, like Colin, fuck Kate, like that's
Yeah.
probably what they're thinking. So now you're doing that because I think what's it called? We went on was it kmanuel.com, something like that,
Yeah.
like your website, and you're also like there you have like in calls and out calls.
Yeah.
So do you do that across like Australia and England as well?
Yeah, so like if someone wants to book me internationally, they'll have to like pay my business class flights, 5-star hotel, kind of like all travel expenses, and then we kind of like figure out a price on like how long they want to see me for.
Yeah.
But like if I'm in their location, and I'm like doing a filming day, then they can fuck me for free. But they have to sign the consent forms and be happy to be on camera.
Yeah, of
But there's
course.
like a lot of like businessmen, like people that just cannot be on OnlyFans. So they're like, I'm like, there it is. Like, there's the price. Like, you can fuck me. It's just going to cost you because
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you less, just a little bit less than what I'd make off a video.
Okay, and but that's like how would you weigh that up? Like, how do you know how much you're gonna make? So let's say you've got a random guy, he's called Jimmy, and he's gonna come film with you. You're gonna do whatever you do, and you're gonna post it. How do you roughly know how much you're gonna make off like one video?
Not really, because it's all about the promotion. So, like, the less unconventionally attractive he is, so, if he's a bit hairy and he's like got a dad bod, and he's just more of an average Joe, he's going to make me more money because people are going to relate to that content. They're going to want to
okay,
watch the
true.
guy that lasts for 30 seconds that has like a 2-inch dick.
Okay,
And like,
that's
I don't
very
mind
small.
it. Like, I'm here for it, but I'm here to show everyone that, you don't have to fuck like a porn star. You don't have to fucking do this shit. Like,
Yeah.
it hurts when guys do that. Like,
Yeah.
when they see it in porn, they try and recreate it. I'm like, no, let's just do sex.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
sex.
Yeah. No, do you know what? That's actually something that probably a lot of people listening to and thinking like they probably watch porn, they watch OnlyFans, and are like this.
it's not real.
Yeah, the industry what's the word? Like it makes it out to seem like it's very easy.
Yeah.
But really, like it's not. And I was watching this other program the other day. Actually, it was called like Virgin Island, and one of the
I've heard of
things,
it.
one of the things that they actually like say is like all these people in the industry portray like porn or OnlyFans to be quite easy, like to have sex.
Mm.
So I think what you're doing quite the opposite. You're actually making it so it's more like, oh, it's not actually that hard, like just natural,
Yeah.
Just YOLO.
Yeah.
And I like want guys to know that like you don't have to last for hours, to be honest. Because I get messages all the time. Oh, I'll fuck you for 10 hours. I've got a 9-inch dick. And I'm like, I don't want a 9-inch dick.
Yeah,
Like, I'm really sorry,
Yeah.
but your fucking pussy can only like stretch so far inside you. And I only want to have sex with you for like 10 minutes. Like, that's gonna get my enjoyment, right?
yeah.
Some people don't even like penetration. So I'm
It's
just
mad. A lot of people like different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a niche for
9
everything.
inches. Man's got a schlong on him.
you know what? The British though, you're fucking big dicks. Like
You know what? Yeah, the accent just goes so perfect when you said that.
like every single person I fucked, I swear to God, has been a fucking big boy. I'm like, just give me some small ones.
Oh, it's mad. Do you know what it is? Yeah, when we was obviously getting on you on the podcast and obviously talking to your team about it, it was like Australia. Like, so we've never like, you know, when you look at porn or you look at OnlyFans, there's so many categories on like
Yeah.
where's who and who's where. You know, do you think a lot of people from other countries know you as well, or is it mainly like Australia?
It's mainly Australia, I'd say,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
because I've been venturing out and doing these kind of like tours, it is like I'm starting to get known. Like I was in the Hilton, and I was literally talking to two friends, and then this really tall, like 6'4" man in a suit walks up to me, interrupts us, and puts out his hand, shakes my hand, and goes, "Hi, I know what you do for work, and I find it very fascinating, and I just needed to tell you that."
Okay.
And I was like, "What?" Like, and that was in London, like here in London. I was,
Oh, okay.
I was
okay.
like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
So I think word is getting out, especially because I was here last year for freshers
Okay.
with Bonnie. So
With
some
Bonnie.
people do remember me, some people don't. But
Are you looking to become the #1 biggest porn star of the whole world though, or do you want to keep in your little like, oh, maybe just Australia and UK? I don't want to be known everywhere else.
look, my goal for this year and next year is to be top 10 porn stars in the world. So
Oh,
like
wow.
on Pornhub, they have the rankings. I want to get to top 10.
Okay.
Um,
What are you currently?
oh, I have like one video up. I'm not really.
You don't really like focus on porn?
No,
Like,
because it's like I don't want to give it out for free, but at the same time, I want to grow a fan base.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
kind of got to give some out. To
yeah,
kind
and to be fair, it will probably come over to OnlyFans anyway.
yeah, but that's the goal. So
Yeah.
I'll be up there with Lily and Bonnie.
What would you say the biggest like creator you've experienced stuff with?
Well, I mean, at this point in time, it'd be Bonnie.
Bonnie, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think Bonnie's the biggest?
Yeah, probably. I'd say so because we started off together, and then we kind of started doing all these stunts together. And other than that, I don't really. And Lily.
Lily. Oh, Lily. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Lily. Yeah.
Because all three of us were.
But Bonnie was on the flipping news.
Yeah.
Like UK news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's mad.
when it comes to obviously you creating content and posting it on there, are you also thinking of like controversial things to do which would turn heads? Like, for example, I think there was one thing about Bonnie being arrested. That's fake. Like,
Yeah.
no way she was arrested. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, are you also wanting to do things like that, or have you done stuff like that?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically I did freshers over here.
Okay.
I like slept with the freshers, but before that I'd done the schoolies, which is like the equivalent over in Australia.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
basically I was just like, everyone come to my hotel room, fuck me, as long as it's filmed. And I went and did spring break as well.
Yeah.
So like literally just going around fucking guys in the hotel rooms. As long as they had ID and could sign a consent form, then
Yeah.
Then you're having fun.
no, literally, like there was groups of like when I was here, I was in Nottingham. I did a group of 12 at once. It was
12?
fucking mental.
I just don't understand. Like, does it not get too crowded? Like,
It was really hot. That was
yeah,
the
I
one
bet
thing.
the fumes were steamy.
Yeah,
Like 12 people.
like there's at the end of it, you can see my hair was drenched, like I was wet. Like it was all just. It looked like I'd come out of the shower
Yeah.
because I was drenched in sweat and just like all the other fluids that you can obviously
Yeah.
think of.
Yeah, mad. And like, okay, let's say the 12 people in a room. Like, how much management goes into that though? Like, all those forms you've got to sign. I bet everyone's just like, oh, I just want to get on with it, you know?
Yeah, so it was literally just me and
Okay.
like one guy set it up. Like
Tell
he
me you
just-
had a security though, at least.
No, I literally just was like coming up, like
What the
Yeah.
Security.
and
didn't
it was like my
care.
last night there, and I was a bit like couldn't be bothered, but I was like, no, this is gonna be a good fucking video.
Yeah.
Came up and signed the consent forms. Honestly, it was really, really quick, like getting all that done because they just wanted in.
Yeah.
And they all
yeah.
just sat along like on the couch, and I was like, "Well, you all need to take your pants off. Like, I can't do it for you. I've only got 2 hands."
Yeah.
And I started with one, and then I moved on to the next one, just like giving them head.
yeah.
And then by the end of it, they were all fucking hard. And then I just started writing each one, and I was like, "Okay, everyone, get around me." Started like it just like had like a circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it
Mad.
obviously turned into a gangbang because they were all fucking me, and they were using all my holes.
Yeah, I was gonna say all the holes are probably still
Filled.
filled. Yeah.
Filled.
But okay. It obviously looked like it seems like you enjoy it, you know. And I think
Love
if you
it.
wouldn't enjoy it, you wouldn't do it. And I think that's the main thing. If okay, let's say you're making millions, but then you're not enjoying it, would you still do it, or do you want to enjoy something that you're doing?
I would still do it. I think the money kind of talks.
Okay.
Everyone has a price, but like I love gangbang. Like I love like pleasuring men and having. It also is really nice to know that all these men want to fuck you. Like
Yeah, I guess it's a compliment at the end of the day.
it is.
Yeah. I find it mad that like how it's allowed. Do you not think?
What do you mean?
Because I searched up the other day on Google and I was like, is prostitution allowed? And now apparently it is.
Yeah. So in Australia, it definitely is. I don't know about England.
So because I think
You guys are very similar to us, though.
prostitution is where you're paying for sex basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I thought it wasn't. I thought
Yeah, you said it wasn't. I said it was.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that was allowed.
I'm pretty sure it's just like sexual services as a whole.
Yeah, because you can go on do you know Viva Street?
No.
No, so like Viva Street in the UK is like where you can basically, it's like Pornhub, but there's like loads of people that you can see on do in-call or out-call.
Really?
Yeah. So and I was like, how is this allowed? How is Viva Street even open right now?
So it's kind of like a red light district of like England.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And like also a lot of like escorts provide like privacy.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Well, yeah, true. I think that's another thing as well. Like you're
Yeah.
not just paying to have fun and go have sex with someone. You're also like, it's like intimate, you know. It's like it's got kind of secret. No one else is gonna know about it.
Yeah, to be fair, no one will find out unless you say.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true. And like to be fair, you haven't said any names yet, so all the people are winning.
No, I wouldn't do that to my boys.
Do you know what? Yeah, I could like feel that you actually do love what you do.
No,
you know,
I do.
and that's the best thing about it.
It's not even the sex. You know what it actually is?
What?
I love giving head. It's
Okay.
my actual favorite thing.
Well,
in
it's
the world.
more than sex.
Yeah, like before I started doing all of these like stunts, my name, and it still is my Twitter name actually. It's Throat Goat of Australia.
Throat goat Australia.
Like Australia's
okay.
#1 throat goat. So I've never met a dick I can't like get all the way down my throat. Like I've done it on podcasts
What's the
and
biggest one
TV
you've
shows
had?
before where I've like put a dildo down and just like actually proved it.
Okay, yeah.
14 inches is my personal best.
14 inches.
That's
What's
the size
that?
of the mic.
What's that? No, that's not 14.
No, I'm talking about this.
14 inches. What? And that doesn't hurt.
Not if they're like some. That one didn't because it was like kind of skinnier and it was not like fully hard. Like you know when you're throbbing and it's just like
Okay,
there's, like,
yeah.
It doesn't bend. It was
Semi.
bendy.
So if he was proper hard, it'd probably been on like 16.
Oh, I don't know.
14.
I didn't have sex with him though. I told him I couldn't. It
What?
was,
Just because it was too big?
it was yeah. It was gonna hit too many things inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Fucking pretty hard and you're dead. All right, so I wanted to move on to like the money side.
Mm.
But obviously not going too like personal. But what's the biggest month you've had on like doing this?
Oh, good question. I know a year. Like I know my best year.
Okay, you can say that. If you want.
It was over 7 figures.
Fucking hell. 7 figures in this round of applause.
Fair enough.
7
Thanks
figures.
to all your dads.
Yeah, not my dad. But 7 figures, wow. Did you ever think growing up you'd have that sort of money?
Nah,
No?
No.
Are you from like a rich family?
I wouldn't say poor, but I wouldn't say rich. Like I was
Yeah.
kind of like middle class, maybe a bit higher than middle class.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, okay.
Just like I always had a roof over my head, I always had food, and I always had what I needed to. Like I could go on the school excursions, and
Mm.
I was fortunate enough to have a family that could provide for me. Like
Yeah,
that.
no, of course.
Obviously not like rich. Like we didn't have a mansion,
Mm.
just had like a normal house.
Yeah.
Talking about family, what do your family think of it?
So I don't talk to either of my parents.
Yeah.
You don't?
No, it was
Oh.
a long story. Drug
Yeah, yeah,
addicts, alcoholics. I mean, like
Oh,
we can get
okay.
into it, but I've literally everyone knows about it. I think. So my nan, she was a bit weird at the start.
So do you talk to your nan still?
Yeah. I
Oh,
tell her
that's okay.
everything. I literally will say like, Nan, I fucked this 55-year-old guy today, and she'd be like,
Nice.
I don't want to hear it. I'm like, no, but you need to hear it so that you know that I'm safe.
Okay, yeah, true, true.
Because I like check in with her and like tell her just everything that's happening, and she's like, look, as long as your like health is all good and like you're in a safe place, then you're fine.
Yeah. Do you provide a lot for your nan? Like, do you
You know,
just?
I'm
I bet your
actually
nan
so
is.
selfish.
I
It's
bet your
so
nan
bad.
is bowling right now because of your pocket.
It's actually so funny. I'm actually so selfish. I don't give any of my money out to anyone.
You don't.
No.
Well, to be fair, you don't have to though. Like you've worked hard.
I'm
for,
actually,
like,
and I'm really tight ass with like people I employ because I've got like 15 or 16 employees, and like they're on a tight leash.
Okay. On a tight
Like
leash.
they're on a tight leash. Like
Yeah.
they ain't getting business class flights; they're getting economy flights.
Okay. And what is that? Just because like you're not that type of person, or you just like you want to be the one in the business and then everyone else below?
Well, one, I'm just selfish. Two, you don't you don't.
You don't need business.
Yeah,
though,
and
yeah.
you know, like Dolly Parton, she handled all her like accounts when she was like making a huge amount of money, and like she didn't spend her money stupidly. Like
Mm,
she looked at everything she was spending,
mm.
and so like basically every single expense that I have is like on the business. Like I don't really spend much on myself,
Okay.
and yeah, I think that everyone gets a reasonable wage,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna just pay them all this money just because I'm making that money.
Yeah.
You know what I
True.
mean? Like,
Yeah. True.
I'm not gonna let people take advantage.
So like what? Because obviously a lot of people might be thinking, oh, what is your team? Like, who is your team? Because they might need a team to obviously get bigger.
Yeah, I mean, so I didn't really get a team until I kind of catapulted myself into the media and into like getting a lot of followers on socials.
Mm.
You don't really need to. Like,
Okay.
you don't need a team until you, like, yeah.
Until you're big, basically.
Yeah, like I get people to do things that I don't need to do. So such as like my videographer, like he has skills that I don't have,
Yeah.
that I can't do. So that's why I hire him.
Yeah.
My assistant does things for me, like my in-person assistant does things for me that I like say go and get groceries. Like I don't need to be going and getting groceries. I need to be sitting there making TikToks.
Okay.
I need to be like, you know, posting
life.
something or whatnot.
Imagine calling someone, I want my bread and my biscuits here right now. Like,
Yeah, like I've got a group chat and I'm like, at so and so, can you go get like some pies?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why that came into my head. Like,
Yeah.
like can you get a bottle of wine? Like,
Yeah.
just something like simple.
And do you like for like I don't know? Oh, wait, OnlyFans management. So do you have someone that manages your OnlyFans?
No, I have. That's why I have my team. Like, I've handpicked people
Oh, okay.
to do things for me.
Oh,
So I've got like a creative director. I've got someone that manages the like. He's just in charge of all the posting, like posting on OnlyFans, posting on like half of the social media accounts, making sure that like in my like say my Instagram requests, there's nothing like really important.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not gonna miss out on a brand deal or I don't know someone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, I hear loads of creators like say, "Oh, I've got an OnlyFans management." I'm like, "Oh, well, how much do they charge you? Like 5-10%?" Like some management are taking like 50%.
Yeah, no.
50%.
Yeah.
Like that's horrendous.
And then you've got to think about also that OF takes 20. So then you're actually only left with 30% of the money that comes in.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
So no, that's why you just handpick people and be smart about it.
Yeah, of course. I think that a lot of people like maybe shouldn't rush into it. You know, like if you're already doing it and you're doing well, stay at it. Just be more
People
consistent.
are just lazy.
Yeah.
And I understand like some of these management teams like have things that can help you progress. Like they'll give you ideas for like content.
Yeah, what to do, how to do
Yeah,
it, positions. Yeah, no. Did you ever? I don't know if you do. Are you potentially looking for something to come out? Like, as in you helping females in the industry doing what you're doing?
Oh no, I'm too selfish. I'm a gatekeeper.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
tell
so you're
people
keeping all this
shit. Like I network within my circles. Like my
Okay.
circles, like Bonnie. Like Bonnie and I will like tell each other everything.
Okay,
Like if she asked me something the other day about like hashtags, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm using right now because I'm just like testing the waters to see if it gets views in this location. Like
Oh, okay.
like kind of technical things
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
never
yeah.
ever actually thought that would
Algorithm
matter.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a bit of a gatekeeper. Sorry, guys.
I think that's sounds like a typical Aussie's a gatekeeper.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know what? Like, I didn't get to this point in my career by feeding off everyone else's information they gave me. I tested all of these theories and trial and error. Like, I never had anyone to help me. So fuck everyone.
So would you say you made it by yourself, or did you have help?
I'd say I've had help, but
Yeah.
like majority me.
Yeah, okay. So I think a lot of people are like riding off other people's shoulders, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems obviously you're doing it yourself. So
I mean, like even obviously, like you see here, like I've mentioned Bonnie. Like I guess to an extent, I'm like a little bit on the train, like on the back of her, because we do
Yeah.
the same thing. And
yeah, well, again though, she's part of your network. Like
Right.
she's part of what you do.
Mm.
So I think people in the same industry, like we'll talk to other podcasters and we'll like feed off information. Like you do that when you're in that industry. So yeah, cool.
You say you got 160 Instagram accounts,
Mm.
but like, I'm guessing you're not logged into all of them.
No, you can only log in on like
8.
Is it 8?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's between 6 and 8. I know that. Yeah, so I've got like different websites and different. I've got like 8 phones back at the
Okay,
hotel.
Yeah.
But like obviously that doesn't cover the 160. But I do a portion, then I've got other people that do portions as well.
But you post on every account.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, so like you do between 3 and 5 stories, and then you've got a minimum of 3 reels a day. So think about not only the posting,
Yeah,
but
the
all of
content.
the content that I have to produce.
That's why you work 12 hours a day. I get it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you got to think
That's a
about
lot.
like messaging people. Like I talk to people myself. I do literally everything. So that's why I didn't even have time to message you guys to come on here. I have my PR team do that because
Yeah.
that's something
Yeah.
I don't need to do.
No, because I was questioning at the start. I was like, "Is this really Kay's management team?" Because you do we get some people that try and pretend who they are, and then they're just not them. So I was like, "Let me actually try and reach out to Kay on Instagram to see if it's actually her." And then you replied, and I was like, "Okay, cool.
Yeah, because
This is good."
so you guys, it was so funny. You guys were like the last ones to like reply or something.
Oh, okay.
And I was like getting so mad at my team. I was like, "Can you just hurry up and get these boys? Like, just get just get this one because we've got all the rest, and this is the last one that you need to get.
Yeah.
Just get them."
Sorry, guys.
And then literally, I think when we got here, they were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, so can you do this day?" And I was like, "Yes, I can. I will make it work."
Okay,
I
good.
actually moved one pod. moved one of the other ones from
Well, it's the
yesterday.
best one you're gonna go on.
to-
I'm telling you now. But yeah, no, it's cool. What are some of your goals that you want to? Obviously, you said about being the top 10 in the whole world on Pornhub. What about like percentage in OnlyFans? What are you currently?
I mean, I don't really think it matters. I'm 0.012 or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm like,
No,
I'm down there.
0% still.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But like, to be fair, anyone can say anything. Like, I could tell you that I am 0.00001. Like,
Oh, and yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Because I'm assuming we've got all these. Because now it's going through my head. Like, you don't just get paid on OnlyFans or Pornhub. You get paid on TikTok, like Instagram, probably Snapchat.
so
as well.
TikTok in Australia, we don't have like the creator fund. And my
Oh, that's-
TikToks go down like fucking all the time. But my Snapchat, I'm monetized on Snapchat.
Oh, so you have like the little yellow star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Snapchat pays good.
I'm doing Instagram. Not Instagram. I'm YouTube. So like I'll start monetizing on there when I start posting on YouTube. So all these different like platforms. There's a lot of work, but
It's so good though, because like the amount of social media handles you have is the reason that you're known, like you're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful. Like when even if you're posting, I don't know, well, you said you post 3 times a day on all those social medias, like wow.
and I hashtag them Kay Manuel so that they
Oh,
all.
yeah.
So like if one account goes into the algorithm, then all those other posts start moving into that person's feed. So they might see the same video like 10 times.
Yeah.
But like at least they're seeing me pop up and they're like, you know what? I might just give her a subscription for $10.
Eventually, yeah, I might just subscribe.
Yeah, like why the fuck not? Like I'll see her pussy.
How much do you charge?
$10.
$10. So what's bucks in England?
Oh, like 10 USD.
Oh, 10 USD. Okay.
Like £8.
Yeah, £8. And what do they get for £8?
They get full nudity. Little tiny teasers of me sucking dick, like the best bits, like the full like deep throat, like you'll just see me like.
Okay, yeah. So like people, because I'm pretty sure you creators make the money, or like maybe you just yourself, you make the money off like the hidden stuff, like not
Yeah,
the
like
the
the-
monthly. You make the stuff when people want to request certain things, you know?
Yeah. So you make a lot more money on the pay per view, they call it.
Oh, okay.
So like, say I made a video with you, and then I upload it and I send it out, I'll lock that video for like 50 USD, and then see how many people buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's why. Well, that's when you're saying that you might obviously go and do 12 people gangbang, and then you will lock that video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much would you charge for 12 guy gangbang?
It was my first like ever gangbang. I priced it 149 USD. And I had
Okay.
so many people buy it because I'd been talking about it for so long. I'd been teasing everyone, being like, I'm going to do a group. I'm going to do a
Okay.
group. And then I like sent like everyone little teasers being like, oh, look at all their feet. Like, look at all those men around me and
Yeah.
all these dicks, and like how much I loved it.
You just basically entice them into getting it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
And like, who doesn't like love watching a gangbang? Like, I'm sorry, but when I'm watching porn, give me a fucking gangbang and I'll get myself going.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
And like, do you watch yourself sometimes?
I have when I'm like had no internet. Like if I don't camp often, but like when I've just been off the grid.
Oh, okay.
But like it's kind of hard to
In the
go on
forest.
Pornhub and like see your friends, because essentially I know so many people in the industry. So you go on Pornhub, oh, front page, oh, there's Bonnie, oh, there's Lily,
Yeah.
oh, you know, like all these people that you just
your friends, yeah.
yeah, and so you're like, I can't get off to that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because your friends.
Yeah.
Imagine me having a
It's
wank
had
over
been
like, yeah. Oh, I think that when it comes to like what you do and what people don't know about it, so you like that. So I bet a lot of people think, oh, they probably just have sex with each other. They probably just have fun. But like,
I mean, some of us do, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
some of us just like get on so well. Like, oh, you know how to fuck because you fuck all the time. So
do you want to fuck?
yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I've been like that with a few other guys, but
Have you what's the biggest like guy you've like in the industry that you've fucked?
well, I don't do creators. I like very early on.
So you haven't done. Oh yeah, you don't do creators. So,
I did recently. I just did Fake Trucker.
oh,
If you
okay,
know who
yeah.
he is. Yeah. He was fun.
Fake trucker. He
don't
literally
know.
brings people to the truck and fucks people in the
Yeah.
truck.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it was in
You
like
know.
the back of his truck.
It's like unique.
Okay.
It's unique, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a little niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was good sex too. The man knows how to fuck.
I think this is why people do so well though in the industry. Is like they're doing something which other people aren't.
Mm.
You know, and there's so many niches. Like there's like anime niche. There's like cosplay, all of
know.
that stuff. What niche would you say you're in?
Reality.
Reality. So
Yeah.
so like what data is that? What it is like day to day?
Like the like relatable reality. So like people think that they can fuck me and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess I also fall into that kind of barely legal niche kind of thing,
Yeah,
because that's
that-
how I
yeah.
started. Like
Mm.
it was like the day you turn 18, as long as you have your ID, you can fuck.
Yeah. No,
And
I
that
think you're
was-
allowed. I think you're allowed to fuck even before that. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but it's just questionable, and also you
Yeah.
can't make like
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
you can't do
post
that. Yeah, you
pornographic
can't do that.
content.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously your body count being over 1,000, a lot of people would look into that and be like, I would never wife you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like 1,000 body count.
Mm.
What would you say to that?
I mean,
I know it's
yeah,
just
that's
an
so
opinion,
fair.
yeah.
Honestly, it's really fair. Like I don't really care for love. Like don't get me wrong, would love. Like who doesn't? Like that's
Mm.
kind of like our like human instinct and whatnot. But I'm here for business. Like I want money and
Yeah.
I love sex. So I'm just gonna do me. And if the right guy comes around, that's cool. But at the same time, I kind of fuck myself over here. And this is fuck.
Okay.
A man that I want would never want me because I don't want a man that would accept what I do for work.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking screwed.
Oh, okay. So you're basically saying that you would never go for a man that
Accepts me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want that. Like that's not what I look for in a man. So I'm actually
So you don't look for you. Basically, you're looking for someone that doesn't like what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fucked.
Yeah.
So I've just fucked
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, you have fucked yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know what
people
you're
are like,
gonna
what
do.
the fuck do you mean? And I'm like, because I meet guys like all the time that will be like, yeah, like, you know, as long as you're being safe, it's okay. And it just turns me off. I'm like,
No, yeah.
why do you want me going and fucking other people? Like, I want you to own me.
That's my thing. Yeah.
Like I'm very submissive. Like it might not seem like it now, like I'm very outgoing,
Yeah.
but in the bedroom and within a relationship, I'm very submissive. So
You have fucked yourself.
I fucked myself.
Like this is why like I was saying like someone will look into it and be like 1,000 body count. The amount of penises you've had inside of you is like it's a lot. You know,
It's a lot.
Like, that is a lot.
It's a lot.
So
A
yeah,
lot of different shapes and sizes.
are you looking though someday to settle down, or are you literally like I will be on my last legs if I have to for a
Oh.
man for content?
I don't know. I'm not particularly looking. I'm on Hinge, but like, I mean, most of the time I just film with them from Hinge. I'll
No,
just be
I'm
like,
literally no.
"You want to come
I
over
bet
and
you're only on
fuck?"
dating apps to fuck.
Yeah, I keep getting people be like, "I've seen you on Instagram," and I'm like, "Oh, great. Do you want to fuck?"
And then, do you get a lot of people that are quite scared though when you're like filming it, and like they're like, "Oh no, and I don't want that posted anymore," or do you like blur their face?
No, they all their faces are in it.
All their faces are in it.
Mm. So in my like, I've got a like contract other than just the consent form
Mm.
that kind of states like, this is going to be posted online. Your face is in it. I keep everyone's faces off social media. So like, if I do anything and post anything to promote it, I make sure it's not on socials because obviously I don't want everyone in the world seeing your face online.
Mm.
But people have to specifically buy their video in order to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
their body.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because you just got to think. At the end of the day, people that you're getting on, obviously they want to be on the video because
A
otherwise they
lot of them
wouldn't do
get
it.
off on it.
Oh,
They
do
think
they?
because they're like, oh, I'm hot enough to be on in her videos.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, true. I guess so. Yeah.
Because they might not be the best looking. So like, oh, I scored. I
I
got to be in
scored.
one of her videos. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sure they would brag to their friends and be like, boys, go buy the video.
Yeah.
Just,
And I'm assuming because I think I'm not gonna say the name, but I think someone was saying that whoever they have come on and they film a video, they'll give a percentage.
oh no, absolutely
I
fucking
know.
not.
No percentage for you, fucker.
No. You got to fuck me. Like, are you serious? Like, sorry, but like, probably
You are very selfish.
I am. No, 100%. 3/4 at least of the people that I film with, I probably wouldn't have sex with otherwise. Like,
And that's what-
imagine looking, even for you, like looking down and someone's giving you head that you were just like unattracted to. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I understand that.
So like all that in my head, I'm like,
So like, but then that's what I'm saying. But if I was to pay someone to do something like to have sex, or whatever, like in the back of my head, I'm like, I've paid you though. Like I've paid you. That's
Yeah.
that's what goes through my head, you know.
some guys get like that, but I guess it's just the way you look at it.
Yeah.
If
Like,
you,
because for example, have everyone that you've had, have you made them finish?
basically almost every single one.
Oh,
There'd be like a
then-
couple that like haven't, but
Okay, yeah.
sometimes they have other things going on.
They're probably alcohol.
There what?
They're alcohol when you like drink a lot. I think.
No, you can't. You can't
yeah.
film with me if you're drinking because
Oh,
you can't sign a legal contract.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, true. Okay, because a lot of I bet a lot of like people that are like they go to the pub, they're drunk, or they've
Oh no,
done
not,
certain stuff, and then
no.
now they're just going to like Viva Street, and now they're fucking people. I'm like, that's so not allowed, you know. But yeah, no, you're very professional with it, though.
Yeah.
You got to be. And at the end of the day, if you wasn't, then you'd probably be behind bars. So
No, literally.
Yeah,
There was a lot of questions like when we did schoolies about how it was done, like were we getting IDs? Because when it all first started, people just thought we were grabbing boys off the street without IDs and fucking them and filming them and doing all this shit. But like they don't actually say like the consent forms that we had to go through, the ID checks, everything that we had to go through in order just to film with one person.
Yeah,
And
no,
now
I
it's like
bet.
mainstream.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's crazy.
When you say you had sex with 82 people in 6 days, though, do you even remember the first one, for example?
There's some that are memorable.
Yeah.
Some are not memorable. Like,
Do you ever walk out and I'm sorry to the people that you've been with Kay, like remember, but is there someone that you're like that was so awful?
yeah. But
Yeah,
in
no, I
saying
bet,
that, like,
yeah.
if it's not great, like, I'll just take over. A lot of the time, I am doing the work anyways, because some of them aren't experienced. So, you do get some virgins, like first timers.
What's your favorite thing to do with someone that if you're doing a video with? Is it just head, like you said?
It's either head or I love like being in like cowgirl, but getting on my feet
Okay, yeah.
and bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite position because they just
Keep
can't,
notes, people, if you're requesting.
because they can't last. Like they just don't last. Like if I'm over it, like apparently I get a lot tighter, and so
Okay.
they're just like, "Holy fuck, that's grippy."
And do you get people like, because again, it's all about kinks. I think when you're fucking different people, so you are experiencing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Do some people just like start talking to you? and like
There's
saying
been
stuff
some
like,
weird
yeah,
ones.
I bet.
Like some will start talking other languages. Like I had someone like screaming at me in Arabic, and I actually found that so hot. I don't know what he was saying to me, but it was something.
It was something you don't know what it was.
Yeah, and he was grabbing my head and like my face and just.
Yeah, and you don't know what he was saying.
I was like, oh my god, don't stop.
He was like, yeah, cool.
You know when you used to say like, don't stop. Like I was like, don't stop. Like don't stop.
Fairs. You were saying obviously how you obviously don't speak to your mum and dad. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I've got 12 and 13.
And you said you are selfish. Do you still not give anything to like
No.
12 and 13? They're flipping young.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't need anything.
Yeah, and but obviously, you don't like giving away? Because obviously, yeah, cool.
No,
you
fuck
don't
everyone.
you don't have to. Yeah, fuck everyone. You don't just have to give away. But would you be willing to help if someone was like really really vulnerable?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So like saying, I know you don't speak to your mom and dad, but for an example, like your dad said, "Oh, that's it, we've lost our house," type thing, you know.
Oh, no, the parents can go to hell.
Oh, okay.
The parents can go to hell. But like yeah, if parts of my family needed it, I would, but it would be under like special circumstances.
Yeah, no, of
because I
course.
think, to be honest, I was like pushed out into the wilderness and had to fend for myself.
Mm.
So I think everyone else should fucking fend for themselves until they die.
Fairs. No,
Controversial,
do you know what I
but-
mean? You had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And you did, you know. It's like a lot of people say about this industry that it's like it's someone's last option. Would you agree with that?
No, I know. I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
People, yeah, they call it like survival sex workers.
Mm.
Where like sex workers will turn to like escorting, prostitution to like cover drugs and alcohol and all of that stuff. And look, that is something that might happen. I don't know anyone personally because it's not in my circle, but I guess you can kind of like look at a sex worker and just know. Like you can look at me and talk to me and know that I don't need
You
to.
love fucking.
But I don't need to do this. Like I never needed to. It was a want.
Yeah. Okay.
But then there obviously could be other people out there that do depend on sex work because there might not be anything else in their area or that they know how to do or that they can do. Like
You seem like you're a businesswoman, or you'd say
Very
that,
much
yeah.
so.
So are you also like very smart with your money? So like investments, stuff like that, like property potentially.
I was pretty shit when I was 18,
Okay.
like really shit, because I started earning
And
all
how
this
old
money.
are you now?
23.
20. Okay.
So it's like only a few years ago, but I was really shit, and now I've started to go, oh, okay, I gotta really do something with this money. Especially because when I was first 18, I wasn't paying tax,
Oh.
and then I got
I'll
to
bleep that. Don't worry.
no, you can have it on because when I got to 20, I realized what was going on, and I was
she's
like,
like shit.
fuck, you need to start paying tax. So I
Yeah.
had to go back through and backdate all the tax that I hadn't paid. So I'm now all up to date.
Yeah,
and, I've
yeah.
paid everything.
Mm.
But like, that was just one thing I
Yeah,
just
that
didn't know. As
probably
an
needs
18-year-old, you're not taught at
Yeah,
school
no, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
about
yeah.
taxes.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like in Australia, but the school system in here is not good.
No,
Like,
it's not
you
great.
know,
It's
yeah,
not great
it's
in
not.
Australia. But I mean, look, we're better than some other
Yeah.
countries.
I think. Are you not? Have you ever been to Dubai? Are you looking to potentially
I've
go to
been
Dubai,
to
and
Dubai.
take over the Arabs?
I love an Arab and I love Dubai. I couldn't live there. I just don't think.
I think it's very strict though, isn't it?
It's very strict. I don't want to fuck with their laws.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're
Yeah.
out.
Like they're not in the Commonwealth like the UK is
Yeah,
with Australia.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
not saying that I'm breaking laws over here, but if I was to break a law over here, it's a lot easier to get out of it because I'm Australian.
Okay. Yeah. Fairs. I also saw on your Instagram. So you're part of Playboy.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was the
so-
cover of Playboy.
So what's that? If people don't know what Playboy is.
Playboy, yeah, like the magazine. It's just a Hugh Hefner started a magazine with all naked girls and.
So are you naked on Playboy?
So on the cover, I'm like covered in lingerie, but
Mm.
then in the very middle, I've got 7 pages, and it's me completely fucking nude, tits, pussy, everything out, me on my
Oh.
knees.
But then obviously, do you have to pay for that Playboy magazine?
No, oh, like they have to pay for it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, can I go get a Playboy magazine like that for free, or do I have to pay for it? Example.
You would have to pay for it, I think.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking you wouldn't just put
I've got
7 pages on there for free. Like you probably got paid to do that.
yeah.
yeah,
They
yeah,
reach out to you and go, hey, like, would you like this opportunity? We've seen you online.
That's quite
and-
big.
Yeah.
Playboy,
I'm pretty sure Lily's done Playboy as well.
yeah.
And I was in
think I saw that.
Forbes.
Forbes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Forbes. Fair.
Yeah, 3 times Forbes.
Yeah, crazy. Would would you say what's your next step like now? Like obviously you're doing England right now.
Mhm.
What's the next country?
Well, I'm coming back to England, so I leave.
Oh yeah,
I
you're coming
actually
back.
leave
Yeah,
on
you're going
Monday.
to Australia. You're coming back.
And
And again, is that all you're going to be doing? Gangbangs? Is that all, or is there
Yeah.
certain checklists?
queues and gangbangs and look. To be fair, Bonnie has given us all like the list, the golden book
Yeah.
Mm,
of what to do. So and no one's doing it.
yeah.
Like no one's doing it. So I'm like, well,
Well, I'm
hey,
doing it then.
exactly right. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go for it. And
Yeah.
look, she can't fuck everyone in the world, so I may as well try and help her out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after the UK, probably we'll do probably go around the States.
Now your team's thinking, all right, let's get ready for America.
Yeah, no, they're on it. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, we need to go to this place and this place, and you can have a few days rest in Marbella, and then
Yeah.
go to
Do,
this.
do, you, do, you- do you enjoy that part though, like when you're not actually having sex? Or you're always like when you're, I don't know, like sitting down on the beach, or, like getting a tan, or you're like, no, I need sex.
I'm so bored. I get so bored if I'm not like having sex or doing something for work.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah,
even if I'm like, say if I was laying on a beach,
Mm.
I'll be on my phone doing something on socials, or I'll be messaging like you guys,
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
be like, okay, I'll see you next week. Like
yeah.
just things I don't stop.
Yeah, I think that's like me, you know, if I like when you love your job so much and you
Yeah.
love doing it, you always want to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you start 18 then?
I started at 17.
Yeah. So you've been doing it for around 5 years.
Yeah.
So do you have like an age you want to stop?
It's said until a pussy gives up, probably.
Yeah. Look, it's probably when I reach my peak. I don't want to
What's
be
the
one
peak,
of those.
though?
Well, I don't know yet. I'll know when it happens because I feel like you want to leave whatever industry, whatever you're doing. Like a tennis player, right? They'll retire when they've reached their peak because they don't want to go downhill, and then everyone remember them for the shit times. So I
Okay.
want to, I'll retire on my peak when I've made enough money, and then start doing something else. I might do something in terms of like helping girls. I don't know, but
Like, that's what I said. Like, I think a lot of people, once they stop it, they do like their own management to like help them
that's
get.
the natural progression of
Yeah.
things. Yeah, but to be fair, I don't know if it would make enough money. Maybe I
But do you know what it is though? Because you're used to so much money now, like a certain amount. I don't know. Let's just say like £1,000 for you is just that's nothing. You know, it isn't like, and I know it's you can laugh about it, but it actually isn't because that's what you could probably make off a couple seconds of putting out a video.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's taken a long time to get here. Like,
Oh yeah.
I haven't been making all this money, like all this much money since the very
first
beginning.
year. Yeah, no, of course,
Even not even in the second year.
Mm.
Like I've worked my ass off to get here, and look now I'm reaping the benefits. And it's almost, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'll get cancelled. No, it's fine. I'll relate it to like
You can never get cancelled. You're a porn star.
a job like McDonald's, right? You
Yeah.
start off as like a normal crew member, and you work your way up the ladder to like become some sort of assistant, and then like a manager, and then you could go into corporate.
Mm.
So it's taken me 5 years to get to where I am now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
4 years ago, if you were doing this podcast, you would never have looked at me because I looked completely different. I had no filler. I didn't have my hair done. I was fucking fat and chubby when I first started. Like, let me tell you, I don't know how I made any fucking money. I was disgusting. Like,
You can't say that. Everyone has their own like. Do you know?
no, but like for me personally,
like
I'm not gonna
yourself,
fat
yeah.
shame anyone, but like for me,
Mm.
I looked bad. Like, I look good at the weight that I am now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that you got to say. Like you looked at yourself in the mirror then, and now you look at yourself in the mirror now,
Mm.
and in your head you're like, "Fucking hell, yeah, come on."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You
There's
gotta
a
keep
reason
yourself-
why there's money being made. I've got some good skills, and I'm also like not shy of meeting new people and fucking people around the world.
I don't think any porn star could be shy. Like I think that's
Yeah,
such
how
a.
can you be shy?
Yeah.
You know, you would be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, you would be surprised.
Well, so have you like come across people that are like quite shy when they're doing it? I know you don't. Oh wait, you don't do Okay, like I don't know, Johnny. You're fucking Johnny, yeah. And
I'd be shy with Johnny. Are you joking? Like Johnny's so well known.
Like
Like
would you fuck Johnny?
of course.
Or have you fucked him
We
before?
follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you fucked him before? No.
No, not yet. But
Give
like
him the
not yet.
message.
yeah, of course. He's gonna say this. He's gonna be like, "Kay, come to Vegas." But like, if I was to go fuck Johnny, my pussy would get like 10 times tighter because I'd be so like, oh my god, like
Oh.
it's finally happening. Like even like
It's
Kieran
finally
Lee, like
happening. Yeah, no, is that what is your type? I think a
uh,
lot of people would actually want to know that, you know, like what do you go for?
I don't have one. Like I will see someone in the street and I'll just be like, oh, I like them. They're attractive.
Mm,
Normally, like a taller guy, someone that's 6'1" and above.
mm.
I don't care about skin color. Like there's no preference on that. Like I don't care if light skin, white, black, whatever. Um, Ideal dick size is probably like 6 to 6.5. That's like an average boy, someone that can just fuck well.
Every-
British accent.
Okay.
Oh, please, that's my type.
You like British accent?
Yeah, give me an Essex, a Scouser, or a Londoner.
Essex. Yeah, I bet you love an Essex.
What's happening, girl? You're right.
you know that's originally from our podcast. That phrase.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
What?
Yeah, we started that.
No, you didn't.
We did.
Wait.
So we had the two people that came on a podcast. They started What's Happening, Girl? You're right. They were on the news. So
That's more than my mouth opens for dick. Oh my god!
You're achieving it.
I watch I'll watch Love Island UK and like I'll listen to What's Happening, Girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Let me try to show you like one of the.
stop!
So these two started it.
This is the whole studio as well.
That's mad though, yeah. So many people like have used that like phrase. Like that phrase has gone so big, and Kate
Makes
loves it.
me wet. Spread the
Okay,
legs.
There might be some stains on that thing in a minute. So
Oh no! I'm actually not wearing any underwear right now.
that's gonna be the title. But yeah, have you got to shoot after this then?
No, I don't actually.
Is that just like what you'd like to do? Just commando?
Yeah, why? Yeah, ew, I don't want to wear underwear. It's like so restricting.
So now that's why you've been crossing your legs. You don't want any like sneak peeks through the camera. Or for you, Jamie.
No, he
Just
hates
saying
it.
that.
We're honestly like brother and sister. Like we went out on like a dinner cruise in London because
Oh, that was with James. Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's
because I
cute.
literally was like, I've always wanted to do stuff like that, and I said to him, "Well, looks like we're going on a little date, aren't we?" And then we sat there looking at each other, and we just couldn't help but to laugh because it's like
bet.
brother and sister. People will message me all the time, being like, "Have you fucked your cameraman?" I'm like, "No," and like that's something I would do, but James and I are not like.
Okay. No, I had a feeling, to be fair, that you guys might have fucked just because I don't know.
Everyone thinks it.
Do they? Are you mainly with James? Like, is that
All the time.
Yeah.
James is like my travel companion,
Okay.
but he loves it because he gets to travel the world and experience new things. And
No, it's cute, you know.
and
like,
you know what?
yeah.
I'm a bit of a wing woman for him sometimes.
Okay.
When we went to Mexico and like
Sometimes.
he has a very specific type that I know how to like. I can spot them from a mile away.
Okay.